Hey, this is Steve. I'm here with you with the Austin Valley Railroad again. It's been a while since I did any videos, but I want to do this one. This one's kind of a change a little bit. It's a bit different. It's not in scale this time, but I was kind of going to show you what I got in my first MTH unit. I seen this on James's YouTube, and of course I've been watching him for several years do reviews and stuff, and he really got my interest back in the HO with all the, well, mainly the MTH engines and the new Athearn engines. It's got the sound. I really like the sound, so I thought I'd try this one out and give a really good review. If you want to watch the review in full, just go to his YouTube channel. It's JLWII2000. His name's James, and he has a lot of good videos. I just want to make that shout out to him. I never met the guy, but I really like his videos. And anyway, like you see, I just got this in today from MB Klein. So let's cut her open and take a look at it. Okay, so here we go. Can you see everything okay, cameraman?
Yep.
Okay, MT8. Piece of cardboard.
Fix the tripod here real quick. Just kind of move it up. Okay.
So there's the basic instructions, I'm sure. We need them. I probably will later. Anyway, well, that looks nice there. That's, like I said, this is the first MTH unit I've ever had. I've usually just owned Athearns. That works good for your decals. Keep that around, hang it out in the drawer with your old decals, and they won't go bad as quick. Right. I don't remember James showing me this. But anyway, I'll get to that, read that later. Just do that. Open it up. Like I said, I've never had one of these here, so we're going to go by the direction that says lift here. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's got to slide out of this. Well, they do package it well. Lift here. Well, I was trying to figure out how to open this little package. I found these. I guess they're couplers. James explains these more on his review. What kind of, like I say, I just got this in. I haven't studied anything. I watched his review twice. I thought, well, I've got to have that. This is really cool, and you'll see why. For those who haven't seen his videos, you'll see why here in a minute. I'm going to show you what this can do. Of course, you got your snow plow. I ain't going to put that on just yet, but I did figure out how to get this up. Take it and pull that up. Hey, all right. No problem. They do package it well. It's got plenty of styrofoam on it to keep it in good condition. Get the styrofoam out. This is a really good idea. They didn't used to do this back when I first got started in the hobby. I don't remember ever having styrofoam in between the body and the stanchion. Now let me tell you, this This is a lot heavier than any of my other locomotives. It has a really good pull to it. I think James said it did a 4.2, where the SD70 Aces only did like a 3.9 in their pool. So these are definitely quite an improvement. With the, like the Atherins, especially the other ones are. The Atherin makes good. I'm not knocking Atherin. This is really a nice locomotive. It's the best looking locomotive I've ever bought. Most of my HO locomotives is the old Atherin blue box locomotives, and of course most of you are familiar with them, how they were. I'm not knocking them. I still got several of them that still runs. Can you see that, cameraman?
Yeah. Looks good.
You can see it's got the hoses and the air hoses, the MU hoses. The chrome tips or silver tips. Everything looks really nice all the way around it. It's the Evolution Hybrid series. They did an outstanding job. This is one of the things that really impressed me about his review on it, is how they did the radiators, and I guess probably that's exhaust, and I ain't sure what them are yet. I will though. But anyway, they did a really fantastic job. I don't know if you can see that. Can you zoom in on that, cameraman?
Yeah.
Okay. And just got all the decals up there and stuff. Now I've got an Intermountain Gevo. And they're nice units. I'm not knocking the Intermountain one bit. But as far as the detail goes, and the weight, it's really a nice engine. Really nice engine. Okay, now we got that kind of looked at it a little bit. Let me kind of take a break here, and we'll get it set up on the track, and we'll see what it can do. All right, here we are with the MTH, the ES44AC with Proto Sound 3.0, the GE Evolution Series number 2010. I thought I'd set it up here and let you see the startup and the sequence to that. Really interesting, really nice locomotive. I found out with a previous taping that when the engine is running with full sound, you cannot hear a word I say. It's really loud. There is a master volume, thank goodness, but while I'm talking, I'm going to leave the sound off of the unit. So when the sound comes on, I'm not going to talk, because I can't talk over the sound, because it's really overbearing. It's not that loud out here, but over the camera it's really loud. Which by this second take, I've had a chance to kind of compare it to the Intermountain Gevo that I've got. A lot of difference. I've noticed the MTH doesn't have the famous whoop on the air compressor. I don't know if this particular unit did that or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to check into that. And I noticed on the Intermountain, it's also got the fans that come on, like at a higher speed, medium speed, or you can turn the fans on your handheld, and but they will come on automatically while the engine is running. It's a little bit slower than the MTH unit is. Detail really close. They're both detailed really good, but this little video is about the MTH, so we'll get back to it. As you'll notice, it's sitting there. A couple things I forgot to mention. It has, like I said, the Proto Sound 3.0. It's also got the remote couplers, which really come in handy. That's a feature I've got to use. I really like that. That's pretty neat. Wish all the cars and all of them had that. It'd make switching jobs a lot easier. But anyway, I'm going to try to get this thing started up here, fired up, and let y'all see what you think. And basically, you know, you got your zero, F0 turns on the headlight. But let me go ahead and I'll start up the startup sequence first, and then I'll go through turning the lights and stuff on that's not on. So, okay, here we go. Now I'm going to be quiet for a little bit. So, I probably said thank you. But anyway, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. I'm going to do this over. Now I got the volume up. You probably hear it a little better. There's also an extended startup and extended shutdown on these two, but this is just a little bit quicker. So let me fire this thing up again. I think I got the master volume turned up a little bit, so maybe you can hear it a little bit better. Hey, look at that. This is the one thing that really sold me on the engine, is the lights. It's very prototypical. Some of you may be thinking, wow, that's not right, but it is. It's very prototypical of the real engine. There went that little whoop a little bit, but it's not as it's not quite as loud as it is in a mountain. But yeah, the real one does have the lights like this, and once you get going in motion, you'll see the lights change directions. I know I said I wouldn't talk, but here I am. But anyway, here we go with a little bit of the movement. Kind of watch the lights. It's got the Rule 17 lighting, where actually it'll dim. The ditch lights will go off when it's parked, but once you give it a little throttle, the ditch lights, everything comes on. There you go. Notice the lights change. There we go. A lot of things are the same with this one. There's not much difference. You know, most of them are all about the same. That folds your headlight. F1's your bell. F2, of course, is the horn. F3 is the start up and the shutdown. F4 is the PFA. F5 the lights. And that guy is rude. So let's find the master volume here real quick. You can kind of get it to go down. See there, goes off. Much quieter, much quieter. Anyway, O's headlight, 1's bell, 2's horn, 3 is start up and shut down, 4 is PFA, 5 is lights, 6 is master volume, 7 is front coupler, rear coupler on 8, 9's a forward signal, which is that's really kind of handy. F10's reverse signal, 11's grade crossing, 12 is clickety clack, and it's got 4 idle sequences for program F13 through F16. F17's extended startup, F18's extended shutdown, F19's rev up, F20 is the rev down, F21 is one shot doubler, which is really pretty cool. F22's coupler slack, F23's coupler close, F24 is single horn blast, F25 is engine sounds, F26 is brake sounds, 27 is cab chatter, and 28 is features reset. It's a beautiful engine, runs really good. I've had a little chance to play with it a little bit, and I really like it. I don't know what else to go over with you. The detail is just fabulous. We're going to get ready. We're going to turn the lights off here in the next little segment and let you watch it running around in the dark, which is a really pretty cool little scene. So we'll be right back.